Well, happening today, the district attorney's office is set to file formal charges against the man accused of murdering his wife and two young daughters. Chris Watts is being held right now without bond. He is set to appear in court again tomorrow.
And Denver 7's Megan Lopez is live this morning. Megan, the autopsies for Shanann and her daughters have been finished, but the results have not been released.
That's right, Molly. The results have not yet been released, but we know that those autopsies were performed on Friday. We also know that the defense filed a motion to try to force the coroner to collect DNA evidence from little Bella and Celeste's necks, but we also know that the judge denied that request. So today, here's what we're expecting to happen. Along with those formal charges, we're waiting for a judge to unseal the arrest affidavit for Chris Watts. That could give us a better idea of the case that police have built against him. And while all of that is happening, the last person to see Shanann alive is speaking with ABC News. Nicole Atkinson says she dropped Shanann off after a business trip around 2 a.m. The next day, she got worried when Shanann didn't answer her calls and texts, and she also missed a doctor's appointment. So she went over to the house and no one was there. And that's when she knew something was seriously wrong, so she called Chris Watts.
He just kept saying he didn't know where she was, that she was on a play date, but he couldn't give us the name of the friend. He stuck to his story that she was on a play date. I called Chris again and asked him to come to the house. And he was reluctant to come. And we told him we were going to call the police.
And the entire time that she was speaking with Chris and searching the house for Shanann with Chris, she said he didn't cry and he was acting very weird, and that's what tipped her off that something was seriously wrong. Again, today we're waiting for those formal charges against Chris Watts to be filed. I'm live in Frederick. Megan Lopez, Denver 7.
There are still a lot of unanswered questions surrounding the Chris Watts case, so our team did a little digging and unearthed some new information to give us a new perspective of the man accused of killing his family. Denver 7 found this video on Chris Watts' YouTube page. The video was for a speech Watts did for a communications class back in 2012, a full 7 months before he and Shanann got married. But now, as he awaits charges for the death of his wife and children, the topic appears a bit disturbing.
You have to ask yourself 3 questions when you're in a relationship. Do I have a desire to keep this relationship going? Do I have a moral obligation to stay in this relationship? Or is it a necessity for me to stay in this relationship? According to my research, sometimes a necessity could be children. Sometimes when you have children and your relationship starts to deteriorate, a child could help repair it.
We confirmed through 3 different sources this is Chris in the video, although all 3 say they have never seen the video before and now find it rather haunting. Stick with Denver 7 throughout the day today for any new developments in the case. We'll send a push alert through our free Denver 7 app as soon as those charges against Christopher Watts are officially announced today, and another one once his arrest affidavit is made public.